up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Great to be back. Whilst the YouTube views are going up, how's everybody doing tonight? This lovely Saturday morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. It's me back again, guys. It's been a nice few days. Lovely to leave on green candles. But we want to talk about a few things today. A lot of people are feeling the real FOMO. Have we missed the start of the bull market? The answer is no. Are many of our alts still at a good place to buy, or many alts in general? Yes, they are. And we want to talk about AI, some gaming as well, layer ones. And you can see a lovely little pullback that's happening right now across the board. One thing I can guarantee, guys, is we are not too late at all. Now, of course, we need to expect Bitcoin to cool off a little bit. But I see an area here of around $72,000 as our major area of pullback. This is all fair game here. Expect any 5-10% move of Bitcoin to drag some altcoins back as well. So it's good times. I mean, now that we all understand the power of these, what we call God candles, I don't think it's time to actually feel bearish at all. Of course, I'm saying bearish in terms of the psychology, which is more of a FOMO state of mind. Man, the kind of comments I've been getting, is it too late to buy this? Is it too late to buy that? Now, ultimately, we need to talk about some of the altcoins we actually hold and talk about here. Because, I'm not going to tell you to get stuck onto a coin that's not showing any promise. And if we can't justify why a certain altcoin is not showing promise, I think it's really good time for you guys and for myself as well to sell out of some bags and make the portfolio really work for you this cycle. Don't fall in love with any coin without any exception. And of course, there are usual suspects when it comes to the list of coins that I could potentially cut in my portfolio. Haven't decided yet, but this is going to be the AI and gaming super cycle with a strong support of one or two layer ones, really good strong layer ones in our portfolio. And I think, guys, this is just the beginning. We are about to see life-changing money come our way. Now, what we do within that, how we sell, when we sell, that's going to be the next chapter or the next 6 months of our lives. And after that, we're done out of the bull market. So, welcome back, everyone. Great to see you. Like I said, I've taken a little break. Sick and tired of sending out buy alerts all week long. I mean, not all week, but I send out regular buy alerts. Let me know if this sounds good. Let's see if there's any. See if anyone can hear me. Yo, audio sounds a bit off. Now, guys, sorry about that. We're all good? Yeah, wicked. Thank you, Caveman. So listen, guys, all I was saying in my intro, if you didn't hear me, was a couple of key things we got to ask ourselves now that we know what the perfect uptrend looks like. Now that we know, obviously, we're in a bull market, we've really just got to ask ourselves some really key questions surrounding our portfolios. There are no love for any of these crypto projects except the ones that we fundamentally believe will make us money. Now, ultimately, we do play in the low cap gem side of things. Thank you for that, Muzz, by the way. I had no idea I think my audio was off. But yeah, I haven't been into the studio for a week. Have no idea what was going on. But yeah, like I was saying, let me go back to this. So BTC will pull back to around this region. say probably bottom 72,400, 500 in that region. And then alts will drag back. Now, ultimately, that we are noticing a slight cool off of Bitcoin dominance, which is brilliant. And ultimately, Bitcoin dominance will go back up eventually. So, yeah, happy hunting, guys. Happy hunting. And let's get rid of some alts if they're not really what you feel like you have conviction in. And that's all I've been thinking about. I will post some changes in my portfolio throughout the next week. I'm watching a few projects very closely that I think deserve a discussion or maybe portfolio allocation size. All right. And yeah, let's effing go. I think in terms of the overall positivity, I can already see that the number of viewers of YouTube content has gone up. Actually, it's risen quite significantly. It's something that Alex Becker also posted over the week to clearly show that the uptrend is actually here. We've got a crypto-friendly president. So long term, the next 6 months are going to define what we do in this bull market. And for that reason, I think it's time to get really strong altcoins. Now, you would have noticed, of course, this massive green candles all over the place. Notable mover here today was Based AI. I mean, it's been performing for the last probably 30 days, I would say, incredibly well. And if we look at layer ones here, picture's not really that dramatic. But again, you can see that certain altcoins are performing incredibly well. So welcome back, everyone. And let me just go through your comments. What is going on, Patrick? Good to see you, bro. Co's in the building. Evening. Third comment, I love your show. I'm from India. Oh, man, Kavita Sharma. Thank you so much. Wonderful words there. When we can buy Based AI, Tectonic, when can we buy Based AI? Where maybe perhaps? Tectonic, maybe Tectum, or Alephium? I think that's a really good question. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Now, Based AI will pull back after this incredible pump. All right. It went from $3.29 to $4.46 at the height. Right now it's back to the $4 level. I have actually bought Based AI at these prices before during the downtrend. So yeah, it's incredibly hot. I will wait for BTC to pull back and then I will add to my bag there. Of course, Alephium still way undervalued. Below right now, as I see it, below 150 is a great time to add. Tectum's below $10, which is always a very good cutoff point for me. I would definitely buy Tectum at that price, of course. And if these are the projects you're looking at, you should get a good buy for all of these. Now, Mavi is an interesting one. I think Mavi is still a massive opportunity, of course, up 4.7% today. Oh, sorry, 4.7% today. I wouldn't even be deterred by that. This is below 150. Again, DCA, BTC is going to pull back to $72,000 unless there's a change in that. And I would buy that without any issues under 150 and even more so under $2. Right? You gotta try and get a good average in. Below 150, I think it's a supreme price. And then you've got Carrot here. Still 50 cents or under is very good. So yeah, it's all good. I think you can buy any of these right now. Hamza, what's going on, brother? Salam to you too as well. Which 5 AI projects would you recommend to have in your portfolio? I think you're probably familiar with my top AI projects. I don't think I would actually recommend 5. I think that's going to be a bit too excessive. But at this moment, I think it's very clear that Based AI is it's a tremendous project because it's literally, it was sitting at $2, guys. I did make a video today, and this is not I told you so. I hate talking in those terms, but it's a layer one, right? Based AI is a layer one. I think you can put and I know you have based AI. Probably most of us in the community have it. But I think that's a very, very good project to add to the list. I would say, yeah, I mean, if you're looking for 5, you got very good 5 projects here. Now, of course, ultimately, I did speak about the lack of movement on the part of AI tech, 95 million in terms of market cap. Now, a lot of people are saying this project is losing steam. Now, where I am critical, and you have to be critical, I have a huge bag. And I've been, of course, telling the community this is a good project. But my only concern, and I am sharing a concern right now, is people don't actually understand when this project or what makes a project like this move. If you've been holding it, I think you can hold it patiently. But I have actually, in terms of the capital size of pure AI projects, I'm heavy now in based AI and DAI than I am, for example, in AI tech, even though my AI tech bag is very, very respectable. Another way to look at this is if you come to CoinMarketCap, again, you would see stuff like this that's been, in terms of the, I think what's happening for based AI is kind of a perfect storm of a meme and just turn the camera a little bit here. The whole idea that this project will get the 2 most viral narratives within crypto so far. So that's something to watch out for. But what I would say is, if we look at, if we go to, let me just go to my watch list here. Let's load this up. All right, so let's talk about AI projects, because I still believe this is one of the biggest sectors that we're going to print this cycle. So typically, if you look at these AI projects that we've been tracking over the years, you still have very good market caps in terms of the overall possibilities to the upside. So for the purpose of this discussion, Bitenso Tao is leading the field at 3.6 billion. I think that has a solid 10x in it. I track EOS for the price, but I don't really, apart from that, I'm not an investor in EOS, but it is a layer one. And I think EOS is, because it's held by big whales, I wouldn't recommend EOS in terms of the upside potential. But again, that's another one for a good 10x. And of the ones that I track, if you look at here, you've got the next market cap here is AGI. Is this a very good AI project? Absolutely. Now, why is AGI? I mean, again, it's part of the projects that we've been talking about for a long time, but things have happened in favor of AGI. So from a on-chain analysis perspective, when the market moves, AGI does actually respond and move. All right. But the market cap right now is actually bigger than based AI. So from that perspective, I can see the 20 to 30, I don't think it will do 30x. 20x, I think, will be the ceiling for AGI from this point, in my personal opinion. Why? Because I think it does actually even go beyond maybe 20x, maybe 25x, purely because of the fact that it's tapping into a key narrative within AI. And you will see Virtual Protocol also has a very interesting sub-project. All right. So this one, purely because it's been one of the biggest printers in my portfolio since our entry last year, it continues to perform, right? So we talk about 5 AI projects. I think Delicium, if it's in your portfolio, can continue to remain there. I'm not really sweating this one at all, especially considering that we've got such a good entry point. Then you've got Cubic. Now, Cubic is a very, very interesting project. I don't think people understand the level of fear within the Cubic community, because this one has absolutely been, I mean, the chart here is horrendous. Now, there are no logical reasons for you to go and park some money in Cubic right now, regardless of the promise, right? People will say to you, oh, Cubic is X, Y, and Z. I hold Cubic and it's been one of the worst performers. Having said that, the reason I hold it is because it's one of my long shots. It's an outside bet. Now, if you come away from Cubic, you could see even at $4, Based AI has here, look, market cap 138 million. And then you jump from that, you go down to AI tech under 100 million, Chain GPT, what is it, 94 million? Now, there are some other AI projects, notably on the base chain, in particularly two of them. If you look at, for example, Virtual, and I wouldn't enter Virtual now anyway, but there is an ecosystem play here that you could potentially find some success in. And then you got the likes of Task Protocol. I'm sure there's going to be an AI project that's launching on Sui. Let me just show you. So the name of the project to absolutely watch is called Luna, right? Luna by Virtuals. All right. And this is, if you look at where AI is going, all right, this is on the base chain. Just show you what this is. Let me just show you what this is. So what's going to happen? I think the way AI is going to evolve is that more and more these agents will start taking over certain tasks, right? So Luna is an interesting one to actually bet on the whole virtual protocol setup. And then, of course, if we go AI in general, because I think you've got to sort your AI bags out now in terms of categories. Wait, let me just break this up. Let's have a look at the AI agents market together. So right now, Virtuals protocol is actually sitting at $300 million in market cap. Spectral is an interesting one, but the one that I've been thinking about as of late is OLAS, because something that's not quite obvious to investors is that OLAS has the tech stack for a lot of these AI agent cryptocurrencies. So yeah, a bit of research to do there, but I would stick to the core that I always talk about. Yeah, buy them all. Yeah, these prices are well below 100%. Facts, bro. What up, diamonds? MAO on ETH. What is this? They secured a bitmark on Mexi. Yeah, I don't really know what this project is. I've actually been catching some suntan as of late. So I'm not DJing anymore at this stage, but this is already up ridiculously. $6 million. Let's have a look. So what's the price here? Still with 5 zeros. Wow. It's one of these. I mean, look, I have no idea what this is. Meme coin. Yeah, look, It's currently listed on exchange listings. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. The meme game is mental, right? I hate memes with a passion. In fact, I think it's one of the most difficult areas to actually to make it. The chances are, if you held CETUS in the last 6 months or whatever, you probably would have outperformed all your meme coins. This idea that the meme coins alone are pulling up portfolios is absolute nonsense. I think memes just make people sick. Having said that, this one seems to be promising because it's not updated here, but it's got exchange listings, and it looks like it's already pushing up. Like I said, I don't know who the holders are, who's behind it. $4 million in trading volume will suggest that this has some legs, of course, but it's a meme coin, brother. So, yeah. And it's very important to understand sometimes you will get lucky with these meme coins. I have a different strategy, which is to look for quality chain mascots or chain leaders and then invest in that and then just ride it out like you would with any other utility project. I think that's probably the most healthiest way in dealing with meme coins. You know, last week I got hit again with a meme coin. You know, sometimes, you know, you're very like, I'm actually, even if I find the next 100x gem meme coin, and believe me, plenty of them I've actually come across. I'm just too afraid with sharing that with the community unless you've got an inside alpha. But the inside alpha ones are actually even the worst. So, yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah, Myria, I don't hold a position on Myria for the simple reason that I think my gaming picks are fairly straightforward. I know Myria obviously got delisted from OKX. That was the major news this week. And right now, look, $43 million in market cap. It's lost a lot. Let's have a look at the markets. Yeah, I don't think it's. Is it still traded on OKX? But look, at the end of the day, you can take this chart and look at it in two ways. Because I don't know exactly what the latest ins and outs are, I couldn't really tell you where the general sentiment of the market is, but it's up 7% today. And look, it will pump. Like, you know, ETH is actually starting to make good grounds. And I don't know, does it need a gaming narrative and a layer 2 narrative? But so far, I mean, the one concern for me over the years with this project is that, especially since 2023, I just don't like the node emissions, right? You know, that whole idea of some people I know actually hold tons of the friggin' nodes. So yeah, I think Myria will pump, and at these lows, I think right now it's just a bet. That you know, I wouldn't. Is it my first priority in the gaming sector? No. Performance in the last 12 months speak for themselves, but this has been gaming by and large anyway. Under 63% for the year, 28% down in the last 30 days, and yeah, had a nice little recovery, but the prices are low enough. So what could I say? I mean, it's been added to nearly 40,000 watch list. Let me see how many holders it had. I did check this. Last time it had around. Let's have a look and see if we can get. Because I'm sure Myria will be. Yeah, so it lost a lot of holders here. But to be honest, I mean, the overall trend in terms of this is up anyway, 32,500 holders. So yeah, it's still decent. I think it will recover. Chirp is a risky, high risk, high reward project. Belt in the building. Great to see you. Happy Saturday. As always, guys, I'm down. Alan, I think it's a very good question. I think the overall market is trending up. Now the dump, will we see the likes of would we see prices like $2? I don't think so. So retracement, yes, but anything could happen. I think right now it's just going mental. And the fact that there's a brewing news. So I don't know. I don't think we've seen it dip below $2, and it sat at $2 and some change for the longest time. So I think Wednesday they're gonna drop the mic on something big. So yeah, it could actually even be catalyst for the price to move to $10. You never know. What's up, Rafa? Hope you're well. Yeah, base AI going mad. Yo, Tooth family. Hope you're doing well, bro. Best community. I want to buy more of everything. Yeah, I think, listen, when we look at the price structure, nothing has actually escaped us. Like when you look at layer ones, when you look at AI, when you look at deepen, I mean, some narratives, to be honest, haven't even moved or barely moved. So we're still incredibly lucky, guys. Time to fix your mind. I think the hardest thing here is holding, right? If you've learned one lesson over the holding or switching to the right thing has been the biggest challenge so far. Know when to cut the losses and move on with projects that are just shit in the portfolio, and knowing when to hold and at least get out if you don't have conviction, at least to switch a project at the right time, meaning that you've not lost too much money. So yeah, plenty of work there, bro. But yeah, hit the like button, guys. What up, Rap? Hope you're well, bro. My man Max Gaines, how are you, bro? Life is good right now. Yeah, we're going to the right side at least. Yo, Cave, I need to text you, brother. I'm still on that investigation. Funny how life works. You said DeSci won't be good catalyst, and CC, former Binance CEO, is giving us hints how big it's going to be. T13, I mean, that's not shot at me for not holding any DeSci projects. Let's have a look at DeSci, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just looking at on-chain data, bro. Like, so this is the kind of, I would say, the leader in the sector. And, it had a pump here. Look, 5th of November, 15 cents to 19 cents. I mean, look, am I wrong in saying DeSci is not ready to kind of run right now? Absolutely not. The facts are there. But what I would say is, if you believe DeSci is going to run and you're invested in this category, I think you could just believe in yourself. Rejuve AI, you got Dynex in there. You've got, what else have you got? Axendao. Got several projects there, but Clintex is the other one. I mean, under $1 million. But even if it's funny, maybe to you, CC saying something doesn't mean that you're going to be waking up to great projects. Is he endorsing a particular project? Because when people say stuff like that, when people take shots at something you said previously in a dynamic market like crypto, you've got to do a bit more than that, brother. Right? You know, I could easily block that left hook because if I said it wasn't going to run, it did absolutely shit up till now. So what's the catalyst apart from that brother Cece? Nah, don't sell it yet, but monitor that shit because obviously we need some good news to come out of them. They're taking our money. They've been building this data center, so we can sit back and wait for that, but we just need to see some movements. Thank you, bro. Thank you, sis. Yo, Chris, don't days off until the end of the year. Yeah, the liftoff has already happened, man. Guys, you just realized we've got a crypto-friendly president. You know, time to clean up your porto. Absolutely, Pato. What's good, bro? My brothers. Sorry. 26 of them spoiling will destroy Arsenal. Yo, I'm looking forward to that. Are we gonna sign your striker Gyökeres, bro? But I love what you did to Man City for sure. Mental. Conservative price prediction for look, I'd love to see Marvia can get to $50, I think, conservatively. It will be. I mean, listen, plenty of people have made price predictions well over $300-400. But when I say the base price for me, $50 will be life-changing money for all of us. I think $50 as a point of maximum exit. Could you leave some on the table for $100? I really do believe Marvia can get to $100 price target. But $50 is a good way to engage that. $100 US, man, we would be printed mental. That's the upper limit. Mr. Tweets in the building. Alaikum Assalam, bro. Let's talk Alf. Yes, I've got something prepared for you. For Alf, one of the laggers of the cycle. Now they've obviously had this big announcement to make the chain a lot faster. And like I said the other day, look, DeFi Llama does not give you an accurate picture of the Alf TVL. Not at all. So I'm expecting that one to have similar effects or similar movements as to what we're seeing with these other big candles that come through. Right now, I think the bottom for Alephium is in a while ago. And all it's doing right now is just accumulating TVL and hash rate. So let's see if there's any changes here. The only way you could actually genuinely know if a layer one is actually having money flow is basically looking through the TVL. And I can tell you right now, where's the left here? Let's find. Let's go to DeFi Llama. So this number here is basically, this is fake news. I know that because I have actually spoken to the team about it. And if you look at this, there is an uptick of TVL, but it's tiny. Right now, according to DeFi Llama, it's only $6 million. But I know over 100 projects building on ALF. So, and some of those actually have a much bigger market cap than this number here. So I don't think that's the accurate number. Now, once that TVL is registered properly, and that obviously that volume increases here. Like you can see that there is an uptick in volume. Once you see that, you know things are going to get better. But for now, it's at a buy zone. I'll just fill up my coffers if you haven't done that already. Yo, big shout out to Yorkshire. How are you? How are you, Steve? Hope you're well, brother. Saturday night looks good. Muzzy said, my brother, I really like Carrot, thinking of getting into it. Tokenomics scare me. Probably wait for the next unlock. Let's talk about it, because I've done tons of work on the tokenomics. So right now, it just had to wait for the big now the major unlock. The first acid test came in October, when actually crypto was down a bit, and it didn't really impact the price as it should. The next one in November. So if you look at the next one right now, it's only 9 days away. Now here's a funny thing. It's basically 12 million tokens coming into the market. My only concern has been I wanted to see a bigger reaction to the previous unlock. And so far, that really didn't dent the price that much, right? So what I would say is it has a very, very small amount of holders. So the masses into Carrot haven't arrived. Now, a combination of marketing, because basically we're looking at just supply and demand, right? If there's enough hype in genuine like bull market mode, the unlocks are not going to be as significant. So yeah, good stuff, brother. You could definitely wait for that. I would say though, if you look at the unlocks from here, let's look at the past, because the past unlocks were way bigger in terms of the size. So if you look over here, you had a 50 million, so 5% unlock. I think this was in April, and then it waited, and then this was meant to be the horrific one here. So this one was like literally unlocked, so 18 million tokens. And November. So I don't think they're gonna dent the price further. But if it falls below, I would say if it stays below like 40 cents, I think that will be the last signal. A dip below 40 cents should be a good signal. But one thing we've done with this one, I have actually accumulated this at a very low price, in the low 20s, low to mid 20s. With the expectation that we were going to put in another massive order on the next unlock. But if you look at this now, it could actually come down here, like below 40 cents. I think that would be a very good place to buy. Yeah, that's a nice little discount there from where we are now. Yeah, I think that would be as much pullback for Carrot as we could potentially see from where we are now. But you could buy, I mean, look, there is a level above that as well, which should technically hold round about here. But yeah, it's finding support between that range. So yeah, it's a good one to accumulate. Yo, bro, I feel your pain. I mean, I think I've got about 5 billion cubic. I'm not going to add any more until, obviously, you know, I'm going to let that bag ride for sure, bro. But I feel your pain. And Could it do crazy things? Potentially. It's like, that's one of the reasons why I'm in it, because it's got a crazy community as well. It's actually got a meme-like cult. I've got vast majority of majority in quality tokens. Any suggestion for a degen gamble for a super high gains? You want to go degen, bro? Degen. Yes, sir. I'll give you a very good degen one, actually. Not financial advice, of course. If you're looking for a degen one, they don't get better than Sturdy Finance. I think I'm one of the only people that really talks about this project. And you can see here, look, shocking, $10 million market cap, 142 million FDV. However, this has tokens locked until April. And what is Sturdy Finance? Well, it is isolated lending. So it's a DeFi project, and it's basically AI optimized yields powered by Bitenso subnet. So if you're looking at this one, you basically got a project that is followed by Grayscale's Barry Silbert. It's Bitenso, I think it's subnet 10 on Tau. So when Tau runs, when DeFi runs, I think this has some legs. Again, small allocation that I've got in here, got in nice and early, but it's really, really interesting because there isn't anything like it in the market. Now, of course, it's super risky. Another degen one that I can give you is in the gaming sector, and that is WAST. This is the biggest performer in my portfolio. This is like literally being printed. This is like this thing is nuts. Again, it's not for the faint-hearted. You know, this is $3 million market cap. We've been buying this since 500K, and I think this is I don't know, like I see it rising in my portfolio. I had like I bought 3 million tokens or something a long time ago and left it in MetaMask. And at the time, I mean, that was peanuts. I paid absolutely next to nothing, and it's just been ripping like goodness. So this one could go to $100 million market cap. Perhaps it could even go to like a bit more, but it is very risky. Studio's decent. I mean, there's no exchange listings here at all. So you're looking at something that is gaming season, you know, could get a pump, especially if the team deliver what they're doing. But yeah, this one is one you could look at as well. There's two for you, bro. Yeah, Crypto Sosa Alpha is moving very slow, and you know, it's doing the slow and steady. I think the opportunity for Alpha is we could see a pump to all-time highs. I mean, I think once it gets over, because look, big money is not interested in projects until they get to about $100 million in valuation. Check. Big mining companies look for, you know, mining profitability. You know, they looked at Casper. You know, they're mining that actually that's giving them more returns than Bitcoin. And then subsequently, of course, retail is also mining Alephium. And that's another check. That means institutional interest here. And the fact that obviously they've had, you know, they had a pre-mine and a token sale and some seed rounds as well. So there is a bit of VC money. Now, of course, the investors here, one of them has been really holding the project down because he's been dumping and has done that. The last time he dumped, he went to new all-time highs. So what I would say with this one is it's below. Look, it's up 9% right now. And many congratulations, because 5,000 makes you a significant holder. And I think majority of our community have fantastic bags. So I would definitely sit tight on this because it's already starting to move a little bit, and it is checking the key boxes that will allow larger inflows of money to come into the Alephium ecosystem. So yeah, all good. I think for me, this one is going to be what I would consider to be one of the biggest returners this cycle, if and when the volumes start to reach not the TVL, the hash rate. And I saw that with Casper. I think everybody here could absolutely be sitting on a sure bit 10x from that point, and then what happens beyond that is anyone's guess. But I think this goes into I still believe that $50 would be a very, very good price for Alephium. Yeah, I did a video. I think I did a video. I did mention MK, or was it an article a week ago? Ripping right now up 13% overall, $22 million in market cap, and that was coming. I mean, this is literally a very, very good candle here for this project. And the fact that the bullish aspect here is the fact that it's on base. Most people are sleeping on Lupin. Let's have a look. Have they made it to coin market cap? Let's have a look. Lupin. Let's loop this in. Go off a plane today and went straight into crypto, man. Lupin. Let's see what brother's giving me these absolute gems. Yo, still only at what, $2 million, $2.9 million market cap. Liquidity locked. Massive candle came in. And I think you caught this under $1 million as well. I see these buys. Not a lot of sales here, unless you go further down. Staking hours. Yeah, DGen play. CAI. Right. Okay, spoke about it yesterday on YouTube. Let's have a look at CAI. We looked at this one before, I think. Chasm. No. 18% up. 10 million fully diluted is 100 million. Let's have a look what this is. So one thing I would say is that anything that's actually adding to AI is positive from a utility standpoint, because like for example, OLAS and AI agents. Now these guys are obviously powering AI applications. So that's got my interest for sure. And then what you're looking at here is the ecosystem obviously enabling to monetize AI agents efficiently. Now, how well do they execute this? What's the tokenomics? Because I can see the inflation. AI resources. So you could create a scout. It'd be interesting to play with many of these. I think the great thing here is you could try and see what the ecosystem is all about. Generative AI, LLMs. So all the right buzzwords are there. Now, of course, it doesn't really stop there. Then you've got to go and see what else you can actually find on the project. So let's have a look at the unlocks. So no tokenomic details here, but yeah, it's worth an investigation for sure. CAS will be listed on Bybit. And probably Coinbase at the end of 2024. Yeah, Ivo, look, I think the bullish factor for Casper as well, in January, I think they'll get their smart contracts natively. None of this KRC20 BS. I think they will have native smart contracts. And that's going to be a significant boost for CAS, for sure. Yeah, so yeah, I do agree with that sentiment. I think an exchange listing will be good for them. Bro said, price prediction for Myro. I've never done one, bro. So it's not something that I'm scientifically qualified to do, to be honest. I mean, I don't even know what the price of Myro is today. Let's have a look. I think for me personally, I mean, look, if you're holding Myro from the early days, you'd still do well. But right now, I don't know. I think the competitive landscape for meme coins is so tough. It's very difficult for me to give you a price prediction on a meme coin. But let's have a look at the market cap. So this was at all-time high market cap of 400 million, right? Back in March. So what you're looking at is trying to get back over that to obviously make significant money. If you got in late, if you got in early, I would probably take my profits and look for one of these new AI projects. I mean, sorry, not AI projects. One of these new meme coins. It could still be a hit. Don't get me wrong, but it's just very difficult for me to point my fingers to where Myro could go, bro. Crypto FX. Salam, brother. How are you? Good to see you, man. What are your most bullish gaming plays? Already have OTK. Okay, Naka or Corpo. What do you recommend? I think the very good question. Wa alaikum assalam, bro. So my gaming picks are very clear. If I could, I mean, I could make an entire separate portfolio on crypto gaming. That's how much I love some of these gaming projects that I hold, and I hold them with conviction, by the way. So if you don't have Mavia, I think that is an obvious one for me. We talked about Carrot. Carrot has a very small amount of holders. Last time I checked, it's under 7,000 holders, which is absolutely nothing. So there's no avalanche of opening there to, there is an avalanche of users that could potentially adopt Carrot to the upside. Now, normally low number of holders is a negative, but in this case, I think it just shows you how early we are. So that's two projects for you. If you're looking for a large cap, I mean, dare I say, this is still well below $10. But look, Mavia would probably be where I'd throw good money at. And then you've obviously said Naka, which is decent. Let's add NACA to the gaming tracking. Don't think OTK is here, but also, if you're looking for like a smaller micro cap, which is actually growing quite rapidly right now, let's just look at gaming. Let's have a look at crypto gaming. Let's have a look at gaming in general. I would say depending on your market cap selection. So right now, look, NACA 71 million versus Carrot going into his first cycle. I would definitely go for Carrot, no brainer there. Then you start to go down the list. Of course, you have mentioned Corpo, and that's bottomed, but this is right now under 50 million. I think it's $47 million for Carrot. We're starting to see more volume. Some of these coins have had no volume at all. Moontropica has been doing really well, up 36% for the month. That's one I hold. And then you start to go down the list and seeing where you could go market cap wise. If we go towards the bottom, you've got MCADE here. You still have G Swift, very risky, incredibly risky right now. Look at the volume on G Swift, man, 258K. So right now it's too risky. I wouldn't recommend you buy something like that. But Playable is good. Of course, then you go to the degen stuff. But I would just put good money behind Marvia. Even though NACA and Corpo are decent, I just feel like Marvia will have a bigger run than those. Just wait until AI Tech gets onto Binance and the data center. T13, yeah, facts. That's what I'm waiting for. I see this scenario before people were fearful. Yeah, look, that's why we hold it. But we need, of course, we need to have, like I said, we need to be critical of all these projects. We can't be fanboys. You know, if there's a better moving horse, you've got to really consider this. ML and AL's price prediction. Yeah, AL $50. I think ML $3 to $5 should be fine. You know what? It's funny because Tectum is, by obviously sufficient money. I think they can afford a tier 1 listing for sure. Whether they get that, it's a completely different. It's a completely different question. Binance will change everything. Yeah, absolutely. That's the holy grail. 1.4K down on GFAL. I wasn't down that much. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no point in selling if you're completely wrecked. I think I'm very clear with that. There have been coins in the past that were completely just dormant and they pick up. So yeah, just be patient with that. Uh, 1K into, well, right now, like for like, I mean, if we're looking at pricing alone, Based AI is just pumped nearly 100% today. And AGI is still under the, under the psychological buy price. So from that standpoint, I think it's you know, AI tech is obviously a cheaper pie. Now, in terms of the conviction and where these things are going, I think based AI also would be great. So really depends what you like, whether you want to wait for based AI pullback, or alternatively, whether you want to take advantage of the low AI tech prices. Man like Ram, shout out to India, bro. How are you, bro? Um, how high will prop base go? Let's have a look at props. Prop base. Prop base. See, what I've noticed with these individual RWA projects, charts looking good. Higher lows and higher highs. So it's looking good. I mean, price prediction wise, I haven't done one before for this project. But yeah, I think it does. And it's actually on Aptos, is it? Yeah, contracts on Aptos, which is good. Yeah, I don't know how high it will go. I've never done a price prediction before for this one. But looks good. Charts looking good. Price is bouncing nicely. And yeah, should do well. Based AI price prediction, I think, look, target would be for based AI to get at least to $100. And that's just base level. I have seen predictions up to 400, 1,000, 300. We don't get to those crazy prices this cycle. But $100 based AI is very much in play. Yeah, we talked about that one. I don't think so, bro. Yeah, facts. I think eventually there's just way more upside for people to make money. Yes, Chris. Marvia, 100x. Ooh, nah. Ahmed, no. The only thing that will do 100x is stuff that we don't know about right now. They could even be in our portfolios and we'll probably end up selling. That's just the way love goes, bro. Janet Jackson. the coin you hold never does 100x. But yeah, no, I don't see 100x. I mean, if you're looking to hold out for 2 cycles, perhaps. What do you think about Corpo? Wan said, yeah, Corpo is very good. I think the thing with Corpo right now is even some of the seed rounds. The last time I actually did a price analysis, I did do a buy alert at the bottom for the community. And I just feel like it's right now it's in a place. It's in a dark place with many other projects. But have a look at so what I looked at was some of the early rounds versus where these crypto projects are right now. So we talked about the volume on G Swift, right? Look at the volume on Corpo World here. You know, that is absolutely, there's nothing. Strength versus Bitcoin and Ethereum is down against both. And the interesting thing here is, if you look at Corpo, and even some of their early rounds that did a 26x, right now you're back down to prices where look, October 30th, it was just over 5 cents. Right now it's sitting at 8 cents. And it's 92% down from its all-time high. So yeah, it's incredibly risky. The gameplay, what the team did, I've highlighted all of that. That's fantastic. But if you are holding this, especially from earlier in the year, the chances are you are absolutely wrecked. So look at this. IEO was at 3 cents. They're only up 169%. But the all-time high that they achieved was, 35x. All right. So even though right now, some of these, obviously, if some of these are holding, then they're absolutely idiots. That was the price they got. And they could have obviously sold just below that. Just below that price here. This is on Bybit. Then you look at the IDO, 5 cents. So if anybody held it from there, they're only, 1.78x from there. 77% return. So if you're buying this, you're literally buying it. Look at the private round here. Private 1, private round 2, 5 cents. So I guess what I'm saying here is we're not in gaming season, right? Some of the projects that I'm talking about, like for example, your Marvius of this world and Carrot, they are capturing market volume, despite the fact that they've got unlocks. So what I would say is you've got to be brave to hold, and you've got to be very brave to buy. But boy, oh boy, just to get back to all-time highs, you're looking to print. And now that takes me back to the project fundamentals and whether it's a good project. I'll let you be the judge. The team have done all they could. From the modernization of, for example, Citizen Conflict is a brilliant, brilliant game. I think this has a huge upside. It's got about 11,000 people watching here or watch list on the Crypto Rank. I don't think the game itself looks very good. I haven't played it, right? I haven't actually played it, but if you look at what they did, I follow their updates, and what I would say is holding a small bag of this is not going to be too detrimental in my opinion. Just the only problem would be is if it's your high conviction, that's when people are in trouble, right? These are smaller allocations in your bull market portfolios where you're able to say put $1,000 and expect 20, 30x. And that's how to move with these. But nevertheless, I mean, they've done token burns, they've done all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, not bad at all. I would love to actually play Citizen Conflict and then obviously tell you guys what I think of the gameplay. I've actually shot a couple of X messages to these guys to offer them a free AMA on our channel. They've not taken that up and they haven't come back. Got a special, got the Night Walker, the Night Raiders just raiding me. You want to go to sleep? All right. Take you to bed. Yeah, guys. Nora says hello. Anyway, we'll continue. This is the life of a father streamer, my princess. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Say good night. Bye. Good night, guys. God bless you all. We'll do another live stream tomorrow, guys. Take it easy.